So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And he's following up! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Torres. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the cutback, and it's hoisted clear. And it's Rijkaard. Well, they can break here. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Torres, he's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
De Bruyne! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew.
Takes a shot. No, he's missed it.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Knocks it into space. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Raul.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Raul. It's Raul! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Raul. And here's Torres. And he's quick to get it clear again. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for a runner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. And this is Ronaldo. He's free. Chance for a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please join me in wishing
so there was the first half.
What a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Zanetti delivers. Tries to get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adams, not the most accurate pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Platini. Adams cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found... It's Neymar! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Corner then. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever...
Roll! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution for Iraq, number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo, number 8, Owen, number 23, Platini, coming on the field, number 5, number 20, Fernando Torres, number 24,
Tries to cross.
Doing.
Fair effort, he reacted well.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne, Neymar, and that's a... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Number 13, Neymar!
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
6 added minutes
that's been
has
intercepted.
indicated.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. He has a look up. Cafu shows great strength. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among.
Takes the shot! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's neat. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dunk can get it clear. Chance! They would have been quick to... That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Minutes is number 41.
Al Nassr get themselves back into contention. Oh, he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Trossard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Robertson. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fired deep towards the back post. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Goulet. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be 3 minutes
Well
added
seen,
time.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Trossard. That's Kane.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please turn your
Caution
attention
certainly
to
not
the
on the
screen
agenda
for
here
information
from both
provided by the
sides.
local
Yeah, they're
police.
ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
So off we go
Mbappe.
once more.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Substitution in
That's
progress.
just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Mbappe.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
There's the shots! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Number 19, Chouameni.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
And De Bruyne! Oh, he really got hold of that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Gently done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Al Nassr have reclaimed it. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has a look up. Oh, what has happened here? Cross flung in. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They are getting horribly comfortably bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Droll. He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. Chance, surely! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Trossard. Robertson. And it's Arda Güler.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Goes for the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Neymar gets a foot in here. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. He's through. It's one-on-one. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that is that. Arsenal really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game
Arsenal
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Inter.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise.
Oh, what a climb! And he's straight offside. Forward it goes. Oh, a droll. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space. Torres! That has been cut short. De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. And that is masterful defending. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Torres. And he's had a hit. Off the post. Cafu plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's roll! Goal! Arsenal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as...
And a chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. De Bruyne has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
And things are...
Applies the finish! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's an Inter free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. And got to be quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there. And it's De Bruyne. And he's got the beating of his man. And the pass is intercepted. Raul. Nakata kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And here's Rafinha. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That was very necessary. De Bruyne. De Bruyne running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely feet. Shoots! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rafinha.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan have a goal, but it's hard to see. Chance! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things looking... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And there's the shot! Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. And here's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through. Shot could be... It's Asa! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
De Bruyne has created one goal already. They get a throw in. He's found a way past. He has found the way through. Takes a shot. No, it's wide.
Tchouaméni probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Rafinha. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Hazard! And now they can clear their lines. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Kukçu. And it's Messi. 5 minutes left on the clock. Marquinhos. And Nakata. Alexander-Arnold. There won't be another chance after this one. He's found a way through. That's a good intervention.
At a time.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now this could be a chance. Shot, surely! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti puts his foot on the gas. He has found the way through, and he's there to make the challenge.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, a droll. No, it's come to nothing. Now he's off and running. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Khan claims comfortably. And here's Raul. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Zico. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a searching pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's picked it up out wide. Van Balten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hit into the middle. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick reminder today, please have
How would
your
you
entry
review the
tickets
first
at hand,
half?
as it's
Well, I
time
think
to
from the
announce
manager's
today's winning
viewpoint,
lottery
Peter,
numbers.
he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they
Coming
head
on
in
the field
no further
is
forward. The score
number
here,
9,
still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Neymar. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming...
Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class! The second half off to a spectacular start. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement.
It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Mbappe! There was plenty of power on that. Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And here's Raul. Fiore. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danger averted for now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. Referee's given a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And here's Mbappe.
Added minutes
And he's
have been
away.
indicated.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves.
Zico! All hands on deck for this one. Zico goes short. He's got away. Shot at goal! He has done it! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score
20.
is another.
All square again into... That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. They're on! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Many, and it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Davids. And they're back on the ball again. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne. Fernando Torres, and Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Raul. Torres! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Zanetti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shifted upfield. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Davids really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Raul. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Davids. Veron. And it's Rijkaard. Bale. Now Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added
Brilliantly
time.
cut out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we are still where we were
Fellow
at the
attendees,
beginning.
This
It is
a
0-0
lost
at the break.
children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow T-shirt kindly make his way
Here
to
we
the
go again.
information centre? Substitutions
Arsenal
taking
are
place.
probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well seen, saw that coming. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through, and the flag has stayed down. The ball goes in. Keeper's dealt with that. And they've got a throw. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. That is lovely. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Raul. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul. Byrne, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. That is some save from Khan. They've got to be quick to recover this. He won't be happy with that one. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Bale is firing after that one. Now it's Raul. Pinches it off him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Coming on the field is number 21, Batistuta.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Great vision. Great ball. Mbappe! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Lyon, number 14, Neymar. Number 18, Jules Koundé. Coming on the field, number 7, Bellingham. Number 17.
So here comes a substitution. Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Has been indicated.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. It's run loose here. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Tries to play it through. And here's Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Romario. Looking to play him in. And a chance! And it's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Crossed in again, climbs up big! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Raul. He's found a way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Triol promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. Oh, decent chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Memorabilia from today's match
Quite a
is
half,
now on
more of the
sale
same
in the
please.
Stadium Hall.
Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. Raul. Traumeri. Cafu plays it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Xabi Alonso clears.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mateus. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Neymar, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
There will be 1
Raul
minute
picks
added
it up
time.
out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's managed to get rid. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Santos.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get rid. Taken back almost at once. And he welcomes it in. And Bebeto! It's hit the upright. They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And they've got rid. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Torres. And goal! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. And it's Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Roberto Carlos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fernando Torres. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. He's through here. Bebeto picks it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Raul. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly... Snyder! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Great chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Searching passes played there. Zanetti getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, De Bruyne. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
Santos are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Santos get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Threads one in, and he's in on decent chance! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put his...
He's gone for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Raul, well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Torres. NAC Breda finding their passes. Chouameni. Neymar. Fernando Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bellingham. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neymar. Raul. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Raul! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham. NAC Breda trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Chouameni. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus...
And he shoots! And one more try! They want to be quick to recover this. He won't be happy with that one. Chouameni. Bellingham. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And here's Raul. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Torres. Played out to the right. Raul providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be
It's a
1
good
minute
cross in,
added time.
and a good clearance out. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
And we
On the
come to
evidence
you
of
now
what we've
with a quick
seen,
request
they
for
worth their
support
lead.
for our
There was
charity
genuine
fund,
intensity
Chance in
and
Football.
purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Rodrigo. Oh, well played. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he's worked it through. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 3,
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Rodrigo. Number 14,
Mbappe.
Coming on
Mbappe!
the field. Number 9, Hazard. Number 16, number 15, Goulet. Number 30,
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's Raul! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Raul clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
De Bruyne. Oh, such a clever touch. De Bruyne! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Courtois, and the keeper's given it away. Lovely feet.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
NAC Breda have decent chance! No mistake! Breda back on level terms! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
There will be 3 minutes.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Olise. De Bruyne. Zanetti. Zanetti charging forward down that flank. Ball swung in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. And here's Neymar. Picked out Torres! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great ball, it's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cruyff. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And claimed it back swiftly. And he can clear it away. Now it's Olise. So we're still where we started right now. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And they've got rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a sharp pass. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
This
0-0.
is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information
And the
center?
second half gets underway.
Substitution for Arsenal, number
0-0,
22,
and we're at the halfway
Fernando
point.
Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And we have our very first corner. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roll, making good progress on the right-hand side. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's really well cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he thumps it clear. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. That looks a good ball through. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, nicely intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Raul. He can run onto that.
Pretty robust defending.
Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Can he get it through? Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a
Arsenal
monumental
against
occasion.
Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Raul! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Played out to the left flank. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu clears it away. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sané. He's got away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's nice. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's picked his way through. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's an imaginative pass. Torres has it in a wide position. In towards the back stick. And the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Del Piero. He's looking wide.
That's going in strongly.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Raul. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Raul. Fired deep towards the back post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
Please
brings.
have your entry tickets at hand.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Fernando Torres.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is
So the first
number
half brought no
9,
goals.
Mbappe.
And it's Scholes. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Baresi. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He is through here. Ball comes in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Koundé, Ronaldinho, and he's there to make the challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. He's having a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Albert Ferrer. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's on it, can he get away? He's found the way through. Mbappe! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, De Bruyne. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And Del Piero! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Now it's Sané. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rashford.
6 added minutes has
Now
been
it's
indicated.
Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And that is a little undercooked. No, again there's no way through. Nicely shaped ball. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already
Arsenal
palpable.
Against Pumas.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just the keeper's control! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
De Bruyne! And he's there to belt it away. Zanetti. He's on it. Can he get away? De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Raul. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? That looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Neymar considers his options.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Raul has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. So, third corner of the game. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Elise. Referee's given a throw. And it's Stojkovic. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Bruyne. And Stojkovic. And this is Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Sané. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong
Hello,
opinions on the
everybody,
first
and
half?
this is a quick
Yeah, it's a
reminder
half
to let
that's
you know
had a
you'll be
limp
able to
finish
catch today's
after a
match
decent start, so the
broadcast
manager
live
has to
on
re-energise
FM
and
station.
re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Number
So, both
22,
teams still stuck on the starting
Fernando
blocks here.
Torres.
0-0 at the break.
Coming on the field is number
We're
9.
already back up and running after half-time.
Substitution.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
A real chance! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Substitution
Speed of
taking
thought,
place.
speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No way through. Cafu. Saliba is looking wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Just about up to the hour now. And here's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now...
Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi chasing after it. And this is Perez. Pinches it off him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is good strength. It's Neymar! He should have put that one away.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Takes the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Roberto Carlos. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's being shifted off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more?
He's having a hit! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Neymar.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Kukçu. And this is Raul. Can he finish? It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more is... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just... Roll! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Irwin. Oh, it's Dembele. Real chance! Sensational by Nakata!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now this could be a chance. And this is Dembele. Great challenge, time to perfection. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a crunching tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Here comes the cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Takes a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Raul. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Zanetti delivers. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Just about within shooting range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he's not short on...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And we are back on the... He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just... And a chance! And he thumps it clear. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Irwin. This looks promising. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Xavi Alonso. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And that has sent him sprawling. And that has been clubbed away.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Dembele. Looking for the run. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi finds himself offside. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do.